How's everybody doing? Good afternoon, good evening. Before I go on and before I go a little bit more further, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me well? And before Facebook starts messing with the feed, can you guys hear me? I'll ask another question. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Good evening to everybody. I just need a confirmation if you guys can hear me well. If you guys can just say yes. Okay. How's everybody doing? Let me flip the camera right here. How's everybody doing? I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News. Good evening to everybody. Where am I? I am at the Benito Juarez Aftermath. Aftermath why? And who's paying for all of this remodelation and all this that they're doing? To remodel the baseball field that the caravan was living at. This is the aftermath, people. This is the aftermath. And this is a clear example on what is every organization that is right now supporting the caravan, who's paying for all of this. And in the United States, all these places that they are supporting the caravan, all these shelters, that they're helping the caravan, who's going to pay for the aftermath? Who is going to pay for that? And right now I can tell you that the one that is paying for this is the municipal government. It's the one that is paying for this. They are the ones. And we're live right now at where it used to be. Remember this place? I have shown you guys, but I ran through this place. I ran by through this place. And I'm like, this is, who's paying for all of this? Who's paying to remodel this? Who's paying for it? Believe me, it's the Mexican government. And it's us. It's us, the citizens. It's coming out of our taxes. All of this. Do you remember all of this? Do you remember this? Full with tents. Full with people, contaminated dirt. They had to dig out the dirt, and they had to remodel every bench. And the citizens of Tijuana, they were like, it's not enough. It's not enough that you dig out the dirt. We need sewage so they can be clean, because there were more than 18 people right here with tuberculosis. And 4 people with AIDS. And there was a big bacteria going on in this baseball field. So who's paying for it? Let us walk around a little bit so I can show you. How's everybody doing? Good evening to everybody. This is what they're doing right now. As the caravan was right here. And they're digging out dirt and they're remodeling. Supposedly these are drainage pipes that they're going to implement right here on this baseball field. And there, as you see sand over there, let me just walk a little bit to remind you guys how this horrible situation happened almost a year. This is why I'm coming over here, because it's almost been a year, people. It's almost been a year of this. And it's until almost a year that the municipal government is taking care of this baseball field. So who ruined this recreational area for all the Mexican people? Who ruined this? Who put the caravan here? Who authorized all these people to come over here and ruin this recreational area? And we're coming to 1 year about the caravan being over here. 1 year. 1 year. And this is the how the baseball field is getting remodeled. This was the entrance over here, and they're digging out dirt, and they're putting new dirt, new sand. Let me give you a quick view. This is what the old dirt used to look like. You see the comparison of contamination? You see the comparison? This was the sand that it was filled right here at the baseball field for these kids right here at the Benito Juarez shelter. That is how it ended. Huge difference. Huge difference. And this recreational area was ruined by the caravan. I'm sorry, but this recreational area was ruined by the caravan. Poor people. They didn't know where to go. They just put them right here in the baseball field. But my God, how do they live? And how were they living? And right now, they're putting all these pipes in the middle for sewage, because the league and the guy that I know that is the head of the district right here in downtown, he's a really good guy. He told everybody, I'm in charge of remodeling this place. I don't know how much it's going to cost, but we are going to remodel it. The question right here is why? Why the citizens of Tijuana, and why particularly these citizens of this area, they have to suffer all of this? We're coming about 1 year. This is the sand that they're putting. Look how the difference of dirt. Look the difference. Now, who's paying for these mistakes? Mexican citizens. Who's paying for these mistakes? Mexican citizens. Who let all of this happen? Mexican government. Whose obligation now is to not continue and to be stopped? Whose obligation it is right now to stop what Africans are doing in Tapachula? Whose obligation it is now to stop the aggressions on our National Guard in Tapachula by Africans? Whose obligation is now? It's on the Mexican citizens, that we do not let this situations happen ever again. This is amazing, people. This is what is coming to a town near you. We're coming about a year. A year, people. A year on basically this caravan destroying this recreational area for Mexican kids. This league right here, this baseball league, is one of the most important leagues in the city. And we're coming about a 1 year. And this is what they're doing. They're cleaning up right here. They're going to put cement on this part. Smells horrible. Smells horrible. But all of this was destroyed. If I am walking, I'm remembering, because we're coming to remember a year on this caravan, and I'm remembering walking through this place, and I'm remembering this part right here full with dirt, with clothes, with abandoned mattresses, with all this stuff. All of this was ruined. All of this. Look at the tree, how messed up it is. Look. They took out this off because they ruined this part. Now the soccer field is getting, they had remodeled the field right here. Look at it. Smells horrible. So it is amazing, people, that this is what I have asked for all of these people that they're coming, and all of these people that they're supporting the caravan, that they're saying that they're suffering, when if statistically none of those cities are on top of Tijuana for violence and delinquency and homicides. None of those. Why Tijuana citizens have to pay for all of this? Why? Why Tijuana citizens has to pay for all of this? Why? And this is what is going to happen when they leave the shelters in San Diego. They're going to have to remodel the building. Department of Sanitation or Sanity, I don't know how this is called. It has to go in there, clean up. And this is what is going to happen in the U.S. if this doesn't stop. All of this is coming out of the Mexican taxpayers. All of this. It's sad. It's an abandoned area. This used to have tents on the top. It doesn't have it anymore. They rip it off. As you can see, the top parts are bent. It's full with trash over here. Abandoned grades right here. There's a basketball stadium right here, little warehouse that they activated. They're playing baseball right here, the kids. This was contaminated also. Look how they're cleaning up. This is what is going to happen. This is what is going to happen to the city of El Paso that is suffering with this also. The city of Arizona that is suffering with this also. You're going to have to pay for remodeled and also to renew a place, to clean it up. It's going to come out of your tax. And how much are they paying right now, the United States, for irregular migrants? 188.9 billion they paid in a year and a half. 188.9 billion dollars. I'm not a U.S. citizen, but let's see. If they're getting 21 million in the United States, and right now in Mexico, this invasion is going to continue for 6 years, how much money Mexican citizens think that they're going to be paying? Just add that up, add that number up. And all of this, it was not a necessity to remodel. I'm glad that they're putting sewage pipes right now, and and trying to fix it up a little bit. But this was not in the works. They were not supposed to remodel it. And all of this is coming out of the expenses of the Mexican taxpayers. The wall right there on the back. Amazingly, we're coming out about a year, and we were all surprised that they put these people right here. You cross the street and there's the wall. It's amazing. And all of this these are the important things for everybody to know. What is happening, the aftermath of the caravan. It's really important for everybody to realize who's paying for all of this. Who's paying for all of this? Mexican taxpayers. El Paso, when you are ready to release all the migrants, remember that where they stayed at, it's coming out of your taxes if they need to remodel it. Arizona, all those shelters that you guys have, whenever the migrants leave and they need to remodel it, it's going to come out of your taxes. San Diego, you're already paying for it. California, Texas, it's coming out of your taxes. This is the aftermath, people. This is the aftermath. We're coming at a year, and this is the aftermath. Let me change the camera right here for a little bit. How's everybody doing? I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News. As almost 365 days are coming as we are continuing and continues to bring you guys the broadcast as 1 year is coming about of the caravan. And this was a year ago. This right here was a year ago. As you see, it almost has taken 360 some days to fix this field. To fix this field. Almost. How much do you think the Mexicans have invested on this? Why? Who asked for this? Tijuana citizens didn't ask for this caravan. They did not ask for right here to put them on this baseball field. Who told them that it was okay to put them over here? Did they ask somebody? Like in San Diego, the government asking the citizens if it is okay to put them on shelters, if it is okay to enter. In Arizona, they asking the citizens if it is okay. In El Paso, are they asking the citizens if it is okay? Look at this. Saying, paying for something that we are not asking. Paying for something that it was not in our plans. We are worried and preoccupied about something that it was not in our minds, that it was never in our thoughts. And this is the aftermath. Now, we have to not worry about this happening again, but we have to worry about how are we going to stop it. That's the next thing. That citizens on Tijuana and right here on California, they were a year ago worried about all these people, how they were going to rush the border. And citizens of Tijuana were worried about this, how all of these people that live over here, how they were affected in this place. Now, we're worried about how we're going to stop it. We're worried about how we're going to stop the Africans in Tapachula. Americans are worried, the U.S. citizens are worried about when is this going to stop? When are we going to stop paying for all of this? Is this going to stop? Is it going to continue? Are people from across the world are going to rush the border one day? This is why, people, I come here, and I'm going to come here often to remind you guys that citizens like me and a lot of Mexican citizens, we are against the United Nations, the globalism, the socialism, the agreement that our government in Mexico signed for this to continue, for this invasion to continue. We don't want it like you don't want it. So we need to unite and work together as a team to expose and to never let these socialist, Democrats, leftists, Agenda 2030 that they want to bring into our world, this environmentalist, all this that I want to, save the world and eat babies, all these crap, this demonic crap. We need to unite and work together so we can stop this aftermath. This is nothing in comparison of what it's coming. If we thought that last year was bad, if we don't do nothing, on the elections of Donald Trump in 2020 is going to get worse. It's going to get worse. It's time for everybody to support each other and to expose what is happening. Start fighting on social media and help this crap to finish off. To stop this crap. To stop this. They don't understand that they're damaging every part that the caravan is coming. What is happening right now in Tapachula? Are Tapachula citizens happy of all these Africans? Then I'm sorry, but are Tapachula citizens happy of all the Africans that they are damaging the immigration center and hurting National Guard officers? 1 year, people. 1 year. And I'm standing right here where it started and it hasn't finished yet. And this is the aftermath. And we're paying for it. And it's coming more stronger. It's coming more stronger. President AMLO of my country already said that the strategy is that when Donald Trump is running for his re-election, that is when he is going to act. What does that tell you? Is that a threat? Not only a threat to the United States, is that a threat for us? For the Mexican citizens? Is that a threat for us? What does that mean? That all these Africans and all these people that they're coming violently because we don't give them what they want? I want an ID. I want my visa transit. I don't want to be here in Mexico. I want to be in the U.S. But the United States is not admitting asylum seekers. It's a 3% chance. I don't care. I'm going. I want it. It's going to get worse if we don't do anything about it. It's going to get worse. Don't talk about the United States. It's not accepting nothing. Don't talk about the United States cannot take everything. It's not about that. It's about stopping this crap. It goes more beyond your thoughts. It goes beyond our minds. It goes beyond our control. They're controlling. I already told you guys. Immigration, it's only a stepping stone for the New World Order. Biometrics, robots, 5G technology, identifications. They show your bloodline, where you were born, everything. Parents, everything. Control of the New World Order. Socialism. This is part of it. And it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming hard. And we're just complaining right here on Facebook. We're just fighting right here at Facebook. Who has the right and who has the reason and who not. Meanwhile, this crap is happening. And it's not stopping. And it's coming. It's coming right now. You're seeing it in Tapachula. You're seeing it in our country. You're seeing it at our door. You're seeing it. And we need to expose. We need to talk to Mexicans. They need to open their mind of what is happening. Why? Because a lot of them think that AMLO is good. That AMLO is the solution. He's not. He's pushing the Mason agenda. He's indoctrinating Masonry to every single kid. He's not letting people respect our military. These people are insulting our military. They're spitting on our military officers. They're hitting our military officers with rocks, with fire. And this is the aftermath, people. 1 year, almost 1 year has been, and you guys remember this place. You guys remember this place? We're just paying for it. We're just paying for it. There's a good question right here. that somebody's asking, and I want to answer it. I'm not the solution. I'm just an independent reporter. I am not the solution. I am an independent reporter. But somebody's saying, how can we stop this? It's real easy. It's real easy. It's easy, but it's hard to do. Because there's arrogance, there's personal interest, there's egos, there's power, there's control. But if we're like this, and we unite, we can stop everything. And the only man is on the other side that is fighting this. We need to support that man, the leader from that country, whether they like it or not. That's the guy we need to push. I just showed you a video yesterday about a Mexican migrant. My whole purpose to show you guys about that Mexican migrant is for you guys to realize how the New World Order is coming in our city. It's not, the United States is having the same problem, Oscar. We've been having the same problem for hundreds of years, Oscar. You guys live on the welfare over here. We already know the deficits and the problems of irregular migration in the United States. Everybody knows that. We need to stop it. I'm showing you what is coming. Open your eyes. Look more further. I'm not showing you the problem. I'm showing what's coming. And this right here, people, this is what is the aftermath of what happened over here. More than 6,000 people. 6,000 people were right here. More than 6,000. 3,630 some people try to rush the border. Try to rush the border. 3,300 and some people try to rush the border. One day. Our border has been closed only 2 times in the history. Is when it was the 9/11, the attack on the towers, and this time. Mexican government agreed with the United States in the 9/11 attacks to protect the borders, because our neighbors, we're supposed to be like this. We're neighbors. You my neighbor, I'm your neighbor. I'm supposed to have your back whenever you get attacked. And again, second time that they closed the border was when these people, all of these people, that they were right here, try to rush the border. It affected businesses, economy, security, insecurity. Medics, doctors, plastic surgeons, hot dog stands, taco stands, taxi drivers. The economy in the United States, the plazas, it was affected, all of it. Nobody cared. Socialist agenda, nobody cared. They're suffering. They're suffering. But they're not even on the top 10 of violence and delinquency. I don't care, they're suffering. Who told them that they can come and they can seek the asylum? I don't care, they're suffering. All of them, they're suffering. But Mexico has 60 million in poverty. I don't care, they can suffer later, but the caravan is suffering first. But they got 28 million in critical condition. I don't care, Honduras and El Salvador and Guatemala, they have stole their resources. We need more. They're suffering. They're first. But there's more than 32,000 kids that they've been trafficked in the caravan. I don't care, they're suffering. They're suffering. I don't care. But there's lawyers. They're practicing the law in Mexico without a permit. I don't care, they're suffering. But they're not even on the top 10 of violence and delinquency. And in 2018, Honduras went down 58% on their delinquency and homicides. I don't care, they're suffering. That's what they say. Socialist agenda. Number 17 of violence and delinquency, El Salvador. I don't care, they're suffering. Number 24, Guatemala. I don't care, they're suffering. Number 26, I don't care, they're suffering, Honduras. Mexico has 4 on the top side. They can wait. Has 5 on the top 10. They can wait. The third country more violent in the world. They can wait. Africa's not even on the top 10. Let them come. There's a war in Syria. There's a war in cartels over here in Mexico. I don't care. Mexico can wait. Bring the Syria. There's a war in the Middle East. There's a war right here with cartels in the center of our country and the south of our country. And there's been a war here. There's more than 800 people killed every day. I don't care. First Syria. First Palestine. But why you're using Mexico? We don't care. They're suffering. But I just find you trafficking a child. It's not true. It's fake. It's fake news. It's fake evidence. But we just found you doing a fake marriage. No, it's not. But I got the evidence. No, it's not. You're racist. You're a narcissist. You're a fascist. I don't care. They're suffering. But I got evidence that you're making fake marriages and fake families. No, it's not true. They're suffering. So if they're suffering, they have the right to make a fake marriage, and they have a right to make a fake family. I don't care. They're suffering. Amazing. I need to get out of here. The dirt is kind of like, smells real bad. Amazing. This is why a person just asked me, how can we stop this? Let's fight together. And that response, I don't care, they're suffering. You can respond to him. I care, I am suffering. And as soon as I stop suffering, I will help you. So this won't happen. So you won't suffer. Always your country first. Aftermath, people. Or what happened almost a year ago. And almost a year ago. Right here. Horrible situation. Horrible. Smells horrible. Tijuana citizens want the recreational area back. They want the peace back. And they want things back like they were before. It's amazing. It's amazing. So to all those socialists, leftists, liberals, they say, I don't care, they're suffering. I will tell you, I don't care. I've been suffering. And there's a line, buddy. There's a line. We need to be like this, people. Close, together. Fighting together. So this aftermath won't happen. Smells horrible. I'm getting out of here. So this won't happen. 1 year. It's disappointing to see this. 1 year, and it hasn't got fixed. Still the same. And we need to start stopping this from coming in. My name is not Pancho. My name is Oscar. Debbie Crawford. My name is not Pancho. All right? My name is Oscar. So, for everybody to know, good evening for everybody. I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News. We're live right here at the Aftermath on this recreational area that is a baseball field that it was used for more than 6,000 migrants that, they came on 2018 seeking asylum to the United States, and they were put right here wrongly, really close to the border, when the International Pact of Immigration says that it has to be 30 miles away from the on the perimeter of the wall. And they were put right here, half a block. Not even half a block, just crossing the street. It's amazing, and this is the aftermath after a year, after almost 365 days. They're just started fixing the baseball field. So it's just almost a year of no recreational area for this downtown part. That is the part that, has more citizens, probably has more citizens in Tijuana living over here. It's one of the most oldest parts in the city. So it was really nice talking to you guys. It was really nice talking to you guys. And I will leave now. Really nice talking to you guys. So a message for before I go. A message before I go. and it's a really stupid ideology. But this is the way I think. You guys know Michael Jordan, right? You guys are gonna see like, this guy's stupid or this guy's dumb. But this is the way I think, because Michael Jordan is one of the greatest athletes that ever existed in this planet. One of the most amazing minds that ever existed on this planet. Michael Jordan, in his Hall of Fame speech, he said this. The owner of the Chicago Bulls told him, organizations win championships. And he told him, no. The team wins the championship. Organizations have to do with it, but the team, the people, the ones that they play and they give it all, those are the ones that win championships. The government is not going to win this fight without the team. We are the team. We are the ones that we need to win, and we are the ones that we need to come together. It's a great philosophy from a great man, but that philosophy applies to every single workplace. Not the company, it's the workers. And right here, it's not the government, it's the citizens. We need to come together and be smart and be strong, and don't let nobody beat us. Stay strong, everybody. I'm gonna get out of this place. For everybody that wants to contribute to my work, my PayPal is on my page. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Guys, have a beautiful evening. Look at this beautiful sky right here. Beautiful sky. Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful, my city now. Stay safe, everybody. Follow my partner, Conservative Anthony, as he's running for Congress in District 16 of El Paso. And he's trying to do the best that he can in El Paso. Follow my partner, Conservative Anthony. He's trying to do the best that he can. Stay safe, everyone. And always remember, peace and love. Because always, your country is first.